composer? And what would men experienced in the arts say about it? I was almost shy. But my muse wished it, I obeyed and wrote.
This is a work of astonishing sophistication for such a young composer. In the previous 20 years, sonatas have become the principal benchmark by which piano music was judged, so it says a lot for the young Beethoven's ambition that he was prepared to attempt this form so early on.
I remember every element of his court costume. It was quite something. Sea green frock coat, green knee breeches with buckles, stockings of black or white silk, shoes with black bow knots, the vest bound with real gold cord, hair groomed, hat on the left arm, sword with a silver belt. It was really quite something. People were talking about him. A worthy successor to Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. My brother. I don't know. How could I tell? All I know is that his talent was a blessing for our family. Our grandfather's inheritance had almost run out. Father could barely support the family anymore. Once he started drinking, my brother's income was the only thing that kept us alive.
How do you get? Come on.
Oh, wait.
You bastard! Come on now. I want you to play something beautiful for us. Brilliant, isn't he? You're my little genius.
It was a bad time.
Of course, your counterpoint will have to improve. It's quite inadequate, especially for...
Shut up.
What did you just say? Come back here!
You have nothing more to teach me.
But I taught you everything you know!
I never understood why Ludwig's mother didn't step in. He certainly never criticized his parents in front of us. But I had the feeling that he'd given up relying on them.
Ludwig. How lovely to see you. Come and see how your pupil is getting on.
Beethoven found refuge at the home of Eleonora's family. He taught young Eleonora the piano. Her mother, Helene, doted on him.
The whole of Bonn was talking about this young genius. But my mother was one of the few who understood how fragile he was. He was happiest when he was alone. Just him and his music. My mother knew that he needed protecting. She used to say to me, "It's our job to keep the insects off the flower."
But even music couldn't shield Beethoven from the deterioration of his family life. Ludwig's mother would shortly die from consumption, and his father's drinking problem grew steadily worse.
At the age of 19, Beethoven's life reached a turning point. He realised he would have to take over as head of the household, and in a dramatic move, he wrote to his father's employer, the Elector of Bonn, asking that half his father's salary be paid to him.
It was typical of Beethoven's boldness, and he got his way. By now, Beethoven had come to the attention of Bonn's rulers, and through them was given his first big musical break. He was chosen to write the music for a cantata commemorating the death of Joseph II, the popular and modernizing Habsburg emperor who had embodied the ideals of the French Enlightenment.
Close to the French border, Bonn had always been influenced by French Enlightenment thought, and the young Beethoven also found himself drawn to its values of virtue, reason, freedom and progress. Here, as an idealistic and demanding young man, he penned this sublime tune, almost Mozartian in its effortless beauty. This soaring line, "Mankind climbs towards the light," has been called Beethoven's melody of humanity, and its shape, its melodic contour, we'll hear again and again in other works. What does it consist of? A rising figure, up again, and then it turns back in on itself. So it's about an overall shape, not the specific notes, which makes it a motto theme, which is an ongoing obsession in Beethoven's music throughout his life.
No, stop! Unless my ears deceive me, you are playing flat. The whole of the last phrase was flat. Again, from the beginning.
The work was rehearsed but never performed in Beethoven's lifetime. It's an ambitious, elaborate piece, and at 800 bars, longer than anything he'd written before.